Hey, I'm back. This is my third trauma dumping lesson. Basically, I'm trying to wrap up all my traumas and everything because basically all my experience last time, it's easier to tell my story and then explain to you, oh, this is what happened, this is what happened. I'm gonna highlight it and transmute it into lesson. Stay tuned. Happy holiday. As you can see, I'm not wearing holiday clothes because this is more to like summer. Holiday here is summer. Okay, we're in Malaysia. Hello. When I was in internship, this one girl, she's interesting. She's the kind of person who don't have self-awareness. So if she ever felt self-conscious about herself, she will start projecting to people like that. This is interesting because I was scrolling TikTok and I saw, if you know Corporate Erin, I know that too. She said like, I cannot watch Corporate Erin anymore because it reminds me of my PTSD. Bruh, my friend was the first one to say like getting PTSD from this job, and then it's like, it is PTSD, it's a fucking nightmare. When we stuck in isolation during COVID, so we had online meeting. Oh my god, Corporate Erin so much. I'm not gonna start from the COVID time. I'm gonna start back when we're working in office. Holy I mean, everyone have issue with mental, don't feel bad. But her projection is severe. She is the manager. Okay, so we have two managers at the gallery. I was doing internship in the gallery. Now you know who I'm talking about. This one girl is more to like doing PR, is more to like fabulous, you know what I'm saying? And then while the other one is doing all this basic work like management work, so all that shit. Right? I call her fabulous because I like her because I can talk a lot with her. She's older than me, so she has more story to share with me that I can learn from her. We hang out outside, drinking wine by the roadside. I love it, girl. We decided to go on a trip. Everyone was so tapped out that we have to take one extra day. So we ended up not going to work the next day, like all of us, like. So the basic manager come through and be like, where the fuck is everyone? Somebody get the idea that and told her like we're on a building trip or stuff building, training or something, stuff improvement out here. Yes, I have fun experience with this girl. I love her. Damn girl, back in office, oh my god, she as a friend, she's fun friend. But when it comes to work, girl, like, okay, there's a square table, 2 on this side and then 3 on the other side, right? And then she was the one who's typing a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I found on her side, saw that she was typing on 100 group chats, you know what I'm saying? It was during meeting, okay? She was talking to someone else during a meeting, okay? And she was the one who's typing so loud, right? And then she gets self-conscious and she started projecting to us. So what happened, my friend was typing, and then she raised her voice at her like, hey, why are you typing right now? And then my friend is like, I'm jotting down for the meeting. And then she's like, are you sure you're not talking shit about me behind my back? Girl, you're self-projecting, okay? Like, what the fuck? It's because you're doing that. That's why you think people doing that. But it's you, okay? That was funny. She's funny. So it's last day during COVID, so we already isolated, right? They changing the system for the gallery. Now they just want one manager to run that gallery. So basically everyone is leaving except one person, which is the boring basic bitch, because she's the one who can handle the gallery on her own. Okay, basically all this while she's the one who's handling it on her own. Like, she's capable to do that on her own. Okay, since everyone's leaving, and then this projecting girl, I'm gonna call her projecting girl. So this projecting girl decided that gals, since we only have like 4 days left until we all disappear, I don't know what's the word she was using, but she was like, so don't nobody take days off. No days off. This is the last days we have together. And then guess what, bitch? She was the one who didn't come through all 4 days. She didn't come at all. She didn't show up at all. I'm saying that everyone have problem with themselves. This girl is self-conscious and start projecting, and then this other girl is crazy. She has mental issue. Like, she's Aries. I mean, what do you expect? Aries have anger issue and she cannot stand. I'm the intern, okay, and then like of course I don't know a lot of shit, and then this is not my first time doing shit, and then like of course she's gonna scream in my face like calling me stupid and whatnot. But actually I don't mind because I have her anger issue too, and this is me back in the days. So my friend saw me using MacBook and she wanted to buy MacBook too, and then like, when she bought MacBook, she asked me to teach her how to edit video on fucking MacBook. I told her, I called her stupid and all that shit, like all that name. I'm like, bitch, Google, you're so stupid, you can't Google simple things. Witness another funky experience. They are the definition of gang stalking. They gang stalk shit. Like, so one time I was in the office with them, like all these girls, I think they're like younger than me. Was us like that too? I'm trying to being fair, okay? Was us like that too? Was me and my friend like that too? Right? Because we're not much, we're just like three girls. I'm not faced by anyone. I'm only faced by Hollywood celebrity at the time. So we don't gang stalk anyone. But when I got into this gallery, I witnessed these people gang stalk someone. Alright, so one of them saw a girl skating at the skate rim, and then she come through in the office. She told everyone like, oh my god, have you guys ever noticed that girl from that shop, not the shop lot? She's so cool and something like that. But you know what I'm saying, like instead of like, girl, she's just there like skating, like you like her so much, like why don't you just go and make friend with her? Like, but they instead of doing that, they just like everyone start open Instagram app and like stalking her, like scrolling her page, like discussing about like, oh blah, 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 about her. I'm like minding my own business here, but I have ADHD, girl. That's why I'm observant, because I have ADHD. So I picked up all this shit, okay? Even if I'm wearing a headphone, I can hear them because there's like what, 5 of them. Well, now I've witnessed gang stalking, so this is how that works, okay? And also, so you know that they're capable of doing that. That's why on a trip, I witnessed the 2 of them, like, so we trip together, and I was laying on the sofa and these 2 girls were laying on the floor, like right next to me, right? And then I witnessed them, even when they are on trip, they're still gang stalking and talking about people, you know. I have this in my fantasy world. I saw them as 2 Siamese cat, sassy, 2 sassy girls, and I associate it with Siamese cat. Scrolling through a page and I'm like, ha, they're having fun, they're enjoying what they're seeing, they're picking on those sources for entertainment. That's what is going on right now. If you can hear someone's murmuring, it's my mom. She's talking shit about our relative with my grandma. You can hear the energy is about that right now. So basically, this is a great situation to show me something. Okay, so imagine me and my friend was doing it on a Hollywood scale. So we're talking about celebrity because this celebrity broadcast their life, broadcast their business on TV so that people can use it as entertainment, okay? And then people are used to that shit. It's basically what's happening around us too, you know? Last time, back in the days in my childhood, we have like these aunties like going house from house and talking shit about people's business. It's like she was selling something and then she stopped by house to house, and then at the same time she was gossiping about people from the other house and other house. She's literally bringing people business as entertainment. So even these people, even these kids are gang stalking. They're just membawang. They're talking about someone else's business as in it's your problem. So you know now people do spend their time just by membawang. Actually, this is a friend group. This is a friend group that I hang out most when I was in Penang. And not gonna lie, they like to tune in to anyone miserable business and they use it as entertainment, because I've witnessed them doing it to their other friends. It's like these other friends burst out on his Instagram story, and then the next day, you know, everyone's just talking about him like, did you see his story? Did you see his story? He was there, he has problem with them. You know what I'm saying? Like all those shit, like. And I'm not weird also. When I was having a breakdown, I post a lot on Instagram story, right? And at the time, oh my god, they're literally unleashing their monitor spirit inside them. I have never had so many people tune in my Instagram story, especially these people. Like everyone's so nosy. I assume while I was doing that, it was for educational purpose, so that people can learn. Like I literally was explaining, you know what I'm saying, and I was stating the facts about what happened. Like it's some sort of warning them as well. But turn out, now that I put the puzzle piece together, I'm like, damn. They tune in not because they care. They tune in not because they're worried. They tune in not because they want to know information. They tune in not because they're learning. You know what I'm saying? When they watch people live, they don't learn shit. They don't even like start self-reflecting. Like when they look at how these people run their business and whatnot, and then it's failing, like they don't take it as lesson. They don't take it as educational or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But they think that it's fun. It's fun to watch people miserable. They know that, oh my god, they're more miserable than me. Oh, I feel better about myself. Yes. And I have my friend, so I broadcast everything on my Instagram story, and then like we went party, and then like she met me, and she was like, oh girl, I'm so sorry, I couldn't say anything to you because I feel so sorry about you. I mean, like, what? You just waste your entire energies like all the time. Like I've been spamming every night, you know what I'm saying? Like you waste your energy watching me to just to feel sorry for myself. Don't worry about me, worry about you, girl. Use that energy, use like alchemize it, like use my problem to look at yourself. Like, oh my goodness. So I witnessed, and so I know now that wow, people really, was it just me alone who's capable to alchemize and transmute energy? This is why I say basic people are filled with distraction. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything happening around them, this just pure distraction is entertainment. Me, even when I'm on drugs, even when I take substance, when I've been curious about substance, I want to try shit, right? Like psychedelic, right? I do that because I want to learn about life. That was like long time ago. Now I'm come back, like, and look at me right now. I found myself, right? Because I'm just like, I'm looking for the answer, like whatever is going on in reality. You know, my first trip on psychedelic, I was on mescaline. It taught me about, it released me that day. It was first isolation day for COVID. So I was rambling to my friend like, oh my god, do you think this is apocalypse? Because it's like we were like on trip up here, and suddenly we saw news that everything is closing down and you don't have to go to work, you just have to isolate yourself in your house. This is me lying down on the sand by the beach thinking, if this is apocalypse and I died, and then my parents got the news that I passed away and she was under influence, and then they're gonna feel sad and disappointed of this news, and then they continue to be sad that I disappoint them. But what they got to do with me? Why they waste their energy like that? They have life to move on with, you know what I'm saying? Like they can do their shit and all that shit. So why are they wasting their time caring so much about me and wanted me to follow their order and all that shit? It don't make sense, you know. Suddenly all that realization. One thing about me is, you know, I don't assume based on ignorance. I make that assumption based on facts that I have witnessed before, because long time ago, it was during my diploma. After I graduated diploma, I talked with my parents. Like I told them, like I don't want to wear scarf anymore. I was discussing with them. I was trying to communicate with them, right? And then my mom started crying, and my dad started frustrated. Like, you can do it like that? Oh my god, your disappointment and all that shit. Like, please don't do that. Like, you're hurting us. So I'm like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Like, and my mom continued crying. I'm like, what? This doesn't make sense. And their reasoning is basically, they're worried about what people gonna talk about them. Who the fuck gonna talk about you? You're the one who's capable to talk about people's business. You think people don't have life like you? Like, people have their own personal life, you stupid bitch. Like, get a fucking life. You know, the reason they're crying is literally because what people gonna say about me? How do I save my face because of your behaviors? That was so stupid. I had that realization while I was on trip by the sun. I was playing with the sun like this while thinking about all that shit. And then when I come out from that, I literally just do my shit boldly. I mean, like, not as bold as I am right now, but better. I express myself better. It helped me with my self-expression. That was my first shadow work. That was my second unintended shadow work. The first one, I was crying so hard. This is like go way back to 2018 because my friend don't like my post. I just start art account. I reposted a lot on my story, but nobody, like none of my best friends like my post. Just like I've been there, like my expectation, of course. I've been there for them. I support their business. I like their post, every single post and whatnot. But then they cannot do the same to me. So I was so sad that I cried so hard that and then even my family like to say that, oh, what the fuck you doing, like why is this drawing, it looks like a kid drawing, and you know, they all, everyone like want to condemn me, like when it comes to me expressing my art. So I'm like, I cried so hard that night. I saw Angel like a lot of eyes behind me, on like I was sleeping on my bed. I draw this on my art account, by the way. But also after I done grieving, I come to realization that was my first not intentional shadow work. It's not literal, but I came to this realization that it's not, their validation don't matter. Because if I am continue to chase their validation, I'm not gonna continue to do me, because while I'm doing me and people don't like it, so am I gonna stop? No, because my heart wants it to go on. I learned that all that matters is my validation. Who give a fuck if they like the post or not? I'm just gonna keep posting. I'm just gonna keep do it because I like it. I'm the one who like me. I'm the one who keeps stalking myself. I'm the one who read all the caption that I wrote. I'm the one who watched my story over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so now why the fuck do I care about them? Okay, basically, it's only fair if I roast myself too, right? I've been roasting people, now let me roast myself. When I was doing internship with these girls, my issue that time is self-sabotage. It's my ADHD. I cannot do shit under pressure. When you start pressuring me, because okay, like I said, this is me projecting, okay? So in my past, whatever I do, people always criticize, like, what the fuck, that's just too much colors. You know, everyone don't like how I express myself. So when my manager asked me to make video for this one artist, I felt so pressured that I don't do it. Until that day, oh my god, she was like, maybe you can show to me after lunch what you have done, what you have prepared for the Instagram, for the post assignment I gave to you. No, I don't do shit. I don't do shit. So we went to lunch, me and my friends, my Siamese cats friends. It's okay, that's a compliment. Me and them, like we're having lunch, and then like I brought my MacBook with me, and I'm like, I haven't done anything. Like I'm so pressured that I don't do shit. That's what happened to me. Oh my god, that's my nightmare when I was in degree. I developed this self-sabotage back in degree, but let me tell you the story first. But my friend helped me though. My computer lagged at the time when I was presenting, and then she started blurting her mouth. She's so good with bluffing. She saved me. Whoa. Basically, my nightmare, I manifest my nightmare though. Like I said, I feel so pressured that I don't know what kind of pose you want me to do, like what kind of so, and then I did, right? And then the artist saw it, and then the artist don't like it. My manager talked to me personally, and she said like, he don't like it, he think that's weird. Well, honey, you asked me to do that. I'm an artist myself. You as artist doing that, why not? If you have so much to talk about shit, you do it yourself. But thank God I finished my internship, so I don't have to put up with that shit anymore. That's why I can't work with people. I'm like, why you guys have so much to say? Like, you think I'm a fucking designer? I'm your fucking extended hand that I'm trying to decipher what the fuck is going on in your head? Like, whatever. Your taste, your preference is not same like me. Your style is not same like me. I'm weird and I'm all that shit, right? Like, I have my alien thing that I'm doing. And then now, you think that, oh my god, of course, like when I work with my as I used to do animation before in this video production. I was doing a video for kid, so I start making like making it so colorful and all that shit, because just like how what I want to. Okay, what kid, I'm very good with kid. I know what kid wants, so I do like vibrant color and all that shit, right? And then my boss come to me and be like, she was the one who briefed me and told me like to do something vibrant. My boss saw my work and then she told me like she liked to micromanage so bad that she look at it like every single page that I did, like I have to create visual first and send to her. She always comments something and then like make me amend shit. Like, when the fuck am I gonna start making video if you keep commenting on little things every single time? Then we cannot move on from this stage, you know? Like, can you make the color more corporate? I'm like, bro, you're the one who briefed me. You know, that's one thing about me. I'm autistic. I'm literal. Like, if you say me that you have to make it colorful, this video is for child, of course that's what I did. And plus, I'm good at it. And then now she said like, can you make it more corporate? I'm like, what the fuck you want actually? And then when she showed me the visual that she wants, that she prefer, like the reference, and I saw it, I'm like, oh, okay, bruh, I'm not capable to do this dull shit. Like, so I just literally I just changed like the color I did. I just tone it down. I don't refer to this at all. Like, this is not my style. Like, how the fuck am I gonna do something that I don't do? Like, exactly, right? That's why I don't work with people. And that's how I remember that I'm, well, as intern at that gallery, of course they expect me to do like what they think I'm a graphic designer. So I'm not a graphic designer, you stupid bitch. I'm from new media art and design. Of course I design from technology, but I'm not your stupid designer. Like, I come up with my own idea. Okay, let me see. This self-sabotage ADHD thing starts when I was in degree year. So when I was in diploma, I wasn't like this. I was doing fine and I was doing well. My weirdness was appreciated. People think I'm cool. People think my quirkiness is fun. So, you know, that helps. Your surrounding really helps what you are. Your surrounding really helps you to express yourself better. Okay? And also your mental health. You have to be careful of your mental health. When I was in degree, it was my mental health more than my surrounding, because I was attacking myself. It's my intrusive thought. I started developing intrusive thoughts because I take 1 year off after my diploma because I don't know if I want to continue study or not. So when I got in degree school, I'm already like 2 years behind, and these kids are 2 years younger than me. So it's kind of like I was doing harm for myself. You should know better because you are 2 years older than them. Nah, age is just a number, girl. Like, you can stop playing shit. Like, because when I was playing that shit, when I was playing that number, when I was so worried about like, I'm older than that, I have to do it, I have to be the role model, like, shit, fuck that. Because I literally was sabotaging myself at the time, and I was doing worse than them. I mean, overall, I'm still doing great. I'm still enjoying my exploration and whatnot. But then, when it comes to presentation, oh my god. In diploma, I scored presentation like, just like that. I'm very confident at running shit. You know, my internship for diploma, I worked at my dad's friend's office. Like, I was cheating on my internship, okay? I was bluffing in my training instructor face like nothing. Like, just like that. And I scored. I got A+ for lying. It's raining right now. Bear with the noise at the back. So basically, this self-sabotage, this pressure, this intrusive thought affect me more on my public speaking, because whenever I'm put in front of everybody, I become, my anxiety literally like was attacking me, like, you should do better, to the point that I was doing the worst. But still, you know, while I was doing the worst, I'm still calling people. Like, I remember in my English class, I make a discussion about prioritizing Duolingo than monolingual. It's like my minor is English for professional, but I still haven't passed English class, so I have to take English class, right? So in the English class, they asked us to do public speaking. So I chose topic like monolingual versus duolingual. And I was discussing with my friends because we have the question answer session, and everyone was like what I'm doing right now. At least back then I have Q&A, live Q&A, okay? And then they were asking me like I like that. I don't have my audience here to question me, like to make me explain about what I'm talking about. So I'm like, oh my god, you're not stimulating my brain at all. But back then in my English class, like just like 12 people, 25 people. So after I share the benefit of being duolingual compared to monolingual, and then people start throwing questions to me because we are in Malaysia, okay? Especially I'm in public school, okay? This is government place, you know what I'm saying? Like our local, our national people, our national citizen prefer to use one language. Like being that they are Malay, they prefer to idolize their own language compared to where is the need to learn second language? Where's the need to prioritize English? Like what? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So I have to tell them, like this one guy asked me, why can't we be like Japan? That's what he told me. Japan just idolize their own language, and then they say they don't need to learn English. People go to their country, people have to learn the language. We should be that powerful like Japan as well. So I told him, I hate to break your small box world, but Malaysia, our language, Bahasa Malaysia, is not as universal as you thought as Japanese. I remember another question they asked me is like, why do you want to idolize Duolingo so much? Like Duolingo bilingual, you know what I'm saying? Why do you want to condemn monolingual so much? So I told him like, just by learning a different language, it helped you stimulate your brain. And then you know what happened? Someone was laughing at the back. Stimulate. That reminds him of the porn he watching. Stimulate. That's the kind of people I was sharing with. That was just one idea. I'm just suggesting. Pick up new language, if you want to stimulate your brain. Or get a fucking hobby. That's what I meant. Get a fucking hobby, bitch. Instead of just doing what you used to, get a fucking hobby. Pick up something new so that it can stimulate your brain. That was my point. Let's come back to my self-sabotage pressure. My FYP, final year project, I submitted overdue. My project, on the exhibition day, I'm still working on it. That's how I sabotage myself. I was crying. I was like blaming the computers and whatnot. Like I've changed like 3 laptops. Thank God I was at home, so I get all these resources around me. But I'm like, I keep blaming all the technical problems when it's just here. You know what I'm saying? And because of that trauma also, I cannot do stage presentation. Like right now, all my podcast videos are natural, are not staged at all. Because the moment I stage, the moment I trying to do a point what I'm going to talk about, I'm gonna fuck it up. I like to just talk and then like just let whatever the flow. This is what I realized, because when I do a point, I have ADHD that gonna make me go all the way around, you know what I'm saying, from whatever I stage. So it means that there's no point that I write all the point. I was explaining the first point and I'm already like jumped to the last point without me knowing. And then I have to tell them like, I'm sorry, let me go back to the second point. And then when I'm discussing the second point, I start going to something that I was explaining something else that even not in the storyline. They have time limit and I'm already like over my time limit. But I'd rather just speak about things and let's see where we're going. It's like if anyone tell me what to do, even if myself tell me what to do, I'm not gonna do it. When I work in design job, I'm like, she wanna work with me about like this spiritual instructional tool, but because I'm still her employees, so she can just fucking exploit me, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna charge her much. Fuck you. Nah, I'm gonna run my own shit. I don't take order from anyone. Like especially working with her, micromanaging me and keep telling me about like her whatever I know she's a creative director, but shut the fuck up. I don't need your. I'm creative director of my own self. That's why I quit. And she's also using that emotional manipulation shit, emotional binding shit, where she when I quit, she gave me like a lot bonus, my final salary, and then they asked me to do freelance for them. And well, other staff of you who has quit and you give bonus to them, they still coming back. Yes, they do, but I'm not them. Bye, bitch. Plus, like she shared, my boss shared in a group chat, she sent somebody else drawing style photo, and then she told us like, I want you guys to start drawing like this. And I appreciate arts and people effort. So if you're telling me that I have to copy this girl effort, like she can be making million for herself because of her style. Then now, without she's knowing, we have this fucking corporate company using her for reference and telling her designers to copy this style. You know what I'm saying? Because if she tell her designer instead of hiring the artist, she can pay less. That's why I quit. This has happened to me also when I start doing visualizer. I start exploring touch designer software, and then I start making visualizer, right? Because one time I've talked about this with my friend. My friend is DJ, and then he saw the opportunity in me, and he thought like, oh my god, she's still new in this thing, she don't know shit, right? Let's use her. Sorry, we didn't make much. This is after we've deduct. Oh la la la. Stupid bitch, you don't work like that. I can't believe I have to teach this stupid bitch how to run his business. But eventually, you are paying me as a visualizer. In your plan, you have to pay me different money for visual, okay? You know how he runs shit? He literally pay for after he deduct all the bills and whatnot, and after he deduct his own priority and his friend partnership, and then he gave the balance like this little breadcrumbs to me, like, okay, this is your part. It's like, as long as you know your own value, you can avoid these breadcrumbers. So that's basically, you learn from mistake. You have to get a taste of it. Once you get a taste of it, and then you know that, excuse me, they just give me breadcrumbs, then run. If you continue to entertain them, you're gonna allow them to use you. After that, like, he asked me, like, okay, he was expecting me to cover his video again. Like, nah, fuck you, stupid bitch. You do your own video. I already give you my work. Like, I already give him all the files, the touch design files. Okay, that little money he paid me, I gave him all the files. Okay, like, I don't give a fuck. No. Do your shit. Stop bothering me. So disgusting. After that, when he asked me, like, to cover his gig, I'm like, nah, bro. Thank God I was sick. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm busy. I did visual for his gig, right? I had like 4 visuals. He was the one, after that gig ends, he told me like, don't worry, you're gonna get your share. And then 2 days later, I contact him back, like, because he went silent. So I contact him like, where's my share? And then he's like, I'm sorry. And then he sent me 50 ringgit. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he told me like, sorry, because this is the only thing that we get after we deduct all the venue and whatnot. And I told him like, if next time, if you don't want people to chase you for money, then do it right or something. If you want to do business with people and then you expect your friend to do charity for you, that's not business, you stupid bitch. That's just business between you and your parents, because that's how you do it. Like, you expect your parents to do charity for you, like invest on your business and whatnot, and then only you the only one who gain benefit. Yeah, keep your business system with your parents. That's only for parents and child kind of business, okay? You don't go out and make business with people. With that system, keep it in your household, okay? Now what the fuck, you expect all your friends to do charity for you while you're the only one who's gaining benefit out of it? Like, fuck you. Okay? You sounds like my little sister. That's what my little sister do. Like, she asks our parents to invest in her business, and then like when she gets benefit, she uses it on her own. You know, all those parents like investing for their kids to sell lemonades, and then like the kids get benefit and then they can go buy toys for themselves, like that. Like, what the fuck, are you a fucking child or toddler? You are not capable to run business, you stupid bitch. Continue to behave like that. You go back to your home and play business with your daughter. Bodoh. That's why this is not my first time learning that don't do business with your friends. Basically, running business with friends are fucked up shit if no one capable to do it professionally. That's why when I joined the studio, they come to me and they told me like, I don't have money but I want tattoo. Like, just shut the fuck up, then don't get tattoo if you don't have money. Like, so I told my friend, I explained to my friend, I'm like, I have my bills to pay too, and then this shit takes my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like, what the fuck, you want me to just eyeball shit, like, just give you 100 and spend. That's what happened. I asked my friend to pay me like what, 150, and I spent like what, so many hours doing his tattoo. I regret it, but like I said, taste that mistake and then learn from it, so that you only learn from experience. You only learn from mistakes, and that's what happened to me. Enough, like one time is enough. Okay, I cracked my back for that. It's not worth it, bro. This is all friends shenanigans, trying to use your friends. Like, bro, if you want to support someone's business, like, do it professionally, you stupid bitch. If you want to work with your friend, do it professionally. But instead, all these people, they're abusing it. Literally use their friend to do charity for them, and then what, you reap the benefit on your own. I'm over it. I don't want to do business with kids anymore. They're not capable to think professionally. So why waste time? Why waste energy? Why invest your whatever you got, all the vision I have? Why would I waste it on these people? Exactly. I was doing keychains, accessories to sell. So I spent a lot of money, okay, buying all the beads that I love, because I love beads. I have this account, Jelly Beads. It's all about like aesthetic that you want to chew. Okay, so I ran it kind of. So last time I used to bring my beads to work, right? And I was doing my beads work because I have no client, like in the studio, the tattoo studio, I have no client. So I have time to spend. Like a friend came to me and she's like, I like this one. I like this one style. Can you do it like this? And I literally look at her in the eye and I'm like, girl, why don't you do it yourself? I can bring you to the jewelry finding shop. You can buy your stuff there, and then you can do it yourself. It's not just her, okay? Ever since I started that business, I have another friend also from other place. Like I say, I work 2 jobs, right? And then I go to another job, and then this girl follow my account too. And then she come and tell me like, hey, can you do something like you have right here? And then, but just make it like chain and this green marble. Then I'm like, I told her like, that shit is expensive. Like, you don't even know like how much I spent for the beads. And do you know the reason why I use variety of beads is because every beads have its own price, and then if you see that beads is only 1 and 2 in that work, it means that bead is expensive, and now you want. This other girl is the same. I told her the same thing. I can show you the shop, and then you can go and buy the beads and the chain, and you can do it yourself. And then she looked at me like, did you just ask me to do it myself? Like, bro, I'm not trying to be what did she I don't know, what she take me as being rude to her or something. Like, yes, because I told her like, this piece is expensive, girl, and you telling me what to do with my arts. Do it yourself, okay? Like, you'll have this vision and suddenly you come to me and then like, why won't you? Did I say I'm a fucking designer? No, I'm not. It's not written on my head like a designer. I can make your dream come true. Now fuck your dream, bitch. You work for your own dream. I have my own dream to realize. Stupid bitches. That's why in Vampire Encounter video, I was so mad that this girl started sharing to me. It's not just this girl, okay? I have my other friend from studio also sending me tattoo ideas. I'm like, okay, when this guy was doing that, sharing the tattoo ideas with me, I don't know what's his intention, but I'm assuming because we both share same interest in this kind of Russian tattoo, that's why he's sharing with me, right? Plus he knows that my style is Moy, and so he knows that what I'm capable to do, right? So he just sharing with me what I like. I assume that's what his intention. So I don't really mind with him sharing me work. I also have another friend who's like, just because I do tattoos, so he felt like I guess people are like that. We're working in this area and then now they feel like, oh my god, I have somebody to talk about if I like this. But no, don't talk to me. I don't need to talk to you about what you like, okay? You talk to yourself about what you like, bitch. So this girl from Energy Vampire encounter video, I scolded her because, like, what the fuck? You're not even tattoo artist. You don't even know what's my style and whatnot. You don't even care about what I'm doing and whatnot. You don't even care. Like, you're not even artist. That's why you don't know that artists don't need people to come and tell them how to do their work. Of course, because we don't share same aesthetic. So whatever she shared to me, I'm like, I don't fuck with it, bitch. Because whatever I sent to her, she didn't even, like, she take forever to respond to it. See? Oh, so you don't need my point of view, but you want me to care about your point of view? Now, fuck you. Stop energy vampiring, stupid bitch. I feel like it's the metric system as well, the metric perception as well, how conservative have been running their business, how old school running their business. It's like, you know, people who come to our tattoo studio are people who just give, like, ask you to copy paste someone's work and then they copy paste someone's works. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. So, you know, you have this system that encourage people to do bootleg version of everything. These systems are teaching their clients to, it's okay, you come here and tell me what to do. Like, what the fuck? I don't fuck with this. I don't fuck with this foundation. That's why when I do whatever I do, don't tell me what to do, stupid bitch. I do how I want to do my shit, okay? Last time in art school, I have this realization. I'm like, I don't want to be designer, because designer job is to manifest their clients' imagination to solve their problem through arts. But I realized I'm not designer, I'm artist. I run things how I want to run things. You don't tell me what to do. That's why also I realized that when I start Beatworks, right, I start asking people around me, right, because they're running business, right? So I start asking them like business tips because I want to sell my niche, okay? And then I have people telling me to don't do weird things, just follow the mainstream first. You know, all these people who give me their advice and opinions are not valid at all. And another two, I believe, have projecting problem. So these two, they have something in them that they come from, I don't know, ask them, do you come from poor family? Do you come from what? Are you struggling? And then now, but then you're trying to put on mask that you're not struggling, that you're luxury and whatnot. Because I asked these two different people, but they gave me same answer. And I have funny story about these two too. So I have them different time, okay? The first one, I asked her for business tips, like, so my stuff is not selling, my Beatworks is not selling, and she's selling Beatworks, okay? And then she start telling me like, why don't you try a packaging that looks premium? Like, why don't you try packaging like mine, like hologram packaging? And I'm like, bitch, not gonna lie, I don't fuck with her taste at all. That is not premium at all. The shit is just, that's not my preference. Like, why you start telling me to buy shit like you? Because, you know, this girl issue, I don't fuck with her taste. She has this chocolate taste. Like, I did piercing from her, my piercing, and then she come through and be like, girl, like, order this one, like, for your, in this cute for your piercing. I'm like, bro, I don't fuck with her suggestion at all. Like, her recommendation, like, what the fuck is this girl vibe? Like, what? I don't fuck with her aesthetic. No. She has this obsession with, she want me to do something like her. Like, I don't want to do your shit, bro. I don't want to look like you. Like, you and my taste. You're not my preference. She come through with her beads because she's doing beadworks too. She's the one who showed me the beadwork shop, by the way. And then she come through with her beads, and then she's like, you can take just any, you can use my beads too, I have a lot. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. She gave to me and I just keep it in my drawer because I don't want to, bro. This is the first person that proved to me that my gut feeling is true about her. Because first time I met her, I know she have no vibe, and after all, over time, she showed to me that yes, this is why my gut feelings don't trust her vibe, because she literally don't have vibe. Like, whatever she suggests to me, whatever she showed to me, her aesthetic, I'm like, stop asking me to copy you. I'm not, I don't want to. I'm asking for business tips, and now she keep telling me to copy her, like. And then another friend, the one who run the shop, this girl, same like I said, she's projecting as well. It's like something about her that she's trying to put on that mask that, oh, I'm luxury, everything look rich, or all that shit, right? So I put my artwork at her place, right? And then she told me like, we were drunk at the time, but you know what I'm saying, like, don't fuck with me even when I was drunk. She told me like, don't be mad, but your artwork looks cheap. And then I literally look at her like, I'm trying to do something raw. Like, you don't even know me. I don't know what's this people problem with trying to look rich. My boss, in video animator boss, have the same issue like them too. Like, trying to look rich. Like, fuck you're looking rich, stupid shit. These are people who are struggling on their own, and then they're just trying to climb the social class or something. Then they wanna start putting up facet like look rich. Like, these people are not professional at all. I asked them for business tips, and now you're telling me to how to make it look premium, make it look rich. What the fuck? I'm asking wrong person. There's no vocabulary as looking cheap or looking rich. That's pathetic, and that's just masking, okay? I take myself out of it. This is a 600 ringgit polo glasses. This is $5 dress from thrift store. I do it myself, and I look good. You can be spending fortunes on your clothes trying to look rich, but if you don't pull it, like, if you don't have style, you don't have style, bro. These people don't have vibe at all. They just copy paste how to dress up like old money. What the fuck are you guys doing? Like, we can't tell if you're old money or not. Doesn't matter how you're trying to put up your facet. Like, who are you trying to fool? Like, look, people who put up facet, right? Like I said, like my friend, like, he's a child, he's a boy, he don't know how to run business, and he trying to put a facet that he is that person that can run business. And then when he come through, you know what I'm saying, because it's just a facet, okay, it's just his illusion. So when he come through, he's not capable to keep up with his lies. Same like this goes too. Like, what you're saying, like, you're selling like premium shit, but then like the next day it's already broken. What's so premium about this stupid shit? And my friend's talking, like, my friend making comment about my artworks, but I told her, like, it is cheap. I bought the frame from thrift store. I'm all about sustainability. So if I'm trying to sell a sustainability product, right, all that matter is I'm complementing my artwork, my fresh artwork, with sustainability product. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we're still saving earth, we're still recycling. So it is recycled product, it is cheap. The only thing that expensive about it is my art making both of the items works. Of course, she's not artist, she don't know shit, she don't know, like I said in my previous videos, like, she trying to raise awareness about sustainability, and she herself don't walk the talk, so she don't know any shit, she don't know anything about sustainability, okay? All she knows about is that looks cheap, people not gonna buy. You're not gonna buy it. I don't sell that shit to you because you don't even know how to look at art. So in conclusion, I beg y'all to trust yourself. If you ever trying to ask opinion and try and ask advice from people, like what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to ask people to share with me how to sell my product. Okay, I'm a fucking artist. Just tell me how to sell my products. Don't tell me how to do my art. Okay, but none of them capable to do that, because no, that's not how they run their business. They run their business based on copying other people. That's why they're telling me the same shit too. That's why they come and tell me to copy the mainstream too. That's what they're capable of doing. That's what they've been doing. That's how they are successful in their business. Okay, so I went to wrong person to run my business, and guess what, I come back and just asking myself, like, see, since these people don't have the answer, let me just study myself. Now I'm studying business literacy on my own. I cannot even ask them how to be content creator, because like I said, like in my previous video, this bitch is a con artist. Like, she's not even a real PR, like, she's a fake influencer. Okay, I cannot even ask her how to run shit, because all this while she was just copying Bedusa, whatever her name, the KL girl. She was copying her, and this girl literally thought that, oh my god, she's my doppelganger from Penang. She's not your doppelganger from Penang, girl. She's your copycat. She's trying to be you, okay? That's why she don't dare to talk to you when she go to your shop, because she was copying you. She knows deep down, she knows that she's your copycat. She have nothing to offer to you. Like all this while she can show in her Instagram like she's as literate as this Bay girl. This Bay girl is a real influencer, okay? And then this fake influencer was trying to show off to her audience like I'm like Bay too, like blah, 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 blah. I have my vibe too. But turn out in reality, of course, she don't dare to talk to you, because why's she gonna talk with you? Like all that shit are fakes. Whatever she show on her Instagram are fake. Like why is she gonna talk to you? She have nothing. That's what happened. It's like when you're with these fake bitches, they can show whatever they want to show. Like the facet, they can put on the mask, okay? But the moment they run things on their own, you can tell if they're capable of it or not. Just like how they've been showing, like how they've been selling themselves, like, oh, I'm capable of this and that. Nah. Shut the fuck up with all your, whatever you're trying to show on your social media page and whatnot, like you have vibes and whatnot. Nah. Listen to them and look at what they're suggesting to you, and then you know the real them. They ain't shit. These people, like my fake influencer friend, she's the one who told me that she has imposter syndrome. Babe, you have imposter syndrome because you saw Medusa have imposter syndrome. That girl, she studied in graphic design in Australia, and then now she forgot that she's capable of doing all that shit while she is running her business. Oh my god, my ex-friend told me all this shit, okay? Like fucking stalker. Yes, my ex-friend was telling me all her business. And now, of course, I know that, oh my god, all this while you've been studying her, you've been studying Bay, and then now you're just Bay minions, you just Bay doppelganger, you just Bay copycat, basically. It's not even your own style, you just be copying her all this while. Whatever you post, you're copying her. Even your imposter syndrome, you don't have imposter syndrome, you stupid bitch. You're just imposter. Don't compare yourself to Bay, okay? Bay, of course, she has imposter syndrome because she's capable of that. And then, remember that girl that I told you I asked for business tip and she kept asking me to copy her style? That girl also was the other one who told people like, I think I have imposter syndrome. No, you both, these both that trying to put on facet like sell premium things, look rich. These two share same personality. They share same wound, okay? They both are just literal imposter. The one who keep asking me to copy her because she's the one who copy people, and then now you assume that I need to copy you, and fuck your aesthetic, bruh. Don't you see now? You shouldn't take lightly about your brain, okay? The moment God put you in place where people start condemning you, and when you know you have something good to offer, you know that you can trust yourself. You have your own back. You can think for yourself. If they're not capable to teach you what you want to learn, you teach yourself. We have so much resources out here, like free. Especially me, I'm not rushing. When you know that in order to build a solid foundation, you need to make sure that it's really, really well built, right? That's what I'm doing right now. So I'm not rushing anywhere. Like, my life is good. People who take shortcut, like trying to put on mask, trying to copy paste other people's work just to be success, you know what I'm saying, just to get somewhere. These people are desperate. They don't even build their foundation well, okay? There's no foundation. They literally like come through with a just like that, you know what I'm saying? Like just come through with a house on a fucking river. Really? You're building your house on a fucking leaf. You're building your house on a fucking fragile shit. And when the thunder comes, everything's blown out. I feel like people only rushing because they want to be accepted. Just like how these people are doing, because they want to fit into a certain social class. They're all like social climbing. So I'm like, well, you can do that, but while you're trying to make people accept you, the moment people see your true colors, it's not gonna last, okay? So why not you just focus on yourself? You're just focusing on accepting yourself so that you can attract real people to you, instead of having finally get to impress somebody and then this person see your true color and this person literally like don't fuck with you anymore after that. Like, what? You don't gain no shit from him, you don't gain no shit for yourself. it's a total loss. The only thing that you did was trying hard to impress other people. These other people reject you, and then now you're still dumb fuck person. The real dumb fuck you are that you're trying to hide, you're still that person. And if you don't have awareness and if you don't want to acknowledge that, you're gonna think that, okay, since I feel this mask, I'm going to try put on another mask. I'm going to try to do this with different people and whatnot. But and it don't work like that. Like eventually it's just gonna last. Like it's temporary shield, it's temporary mask, you know what I'm saying? It's temporary joy. The second people see the true you, just like how you hate yourself, you teach other people to hate you too. Again, of course, my only testimony is that now that I'm very clear of what I am, now that I love myself so much, I don't have to do shit. I'm just being. And then I have people who last time I look up to them, but now I have these people who I look up to, they look up to me. Even those people who I look up to now, I know better than what they do. You know, just by putting yourself first, you can go very fast. But then if you're trying to impress others, you're not going anywhere. You're just here. This is your mask. And then your mask get broke. When people find out truth, boom. And then you're still here. It's like these people that I look up to, I would expect them to have the answer to my problem. But now I know better than they do. You're just like undermining yourself if you think that when you look up to someone and that person's just gonna be up there forever. Like, no. I mean, as long as I pay attention to myself, like one day I can be looking up to you and the next day, you know, I'm already, you don't have to be like this, okay? It can be like this. Like, I know something better for myself, and then now I don't have to look up to you anymore because you don't have any shit to offer to me anymore. Like, we're different. I can think better for myself. I'm saying like that. So you don't have to, like, let's not undermining our own purpose and let's not undermining our own potential. Like, let's start focus here. Focus on expanding here. Like, focus on growing for ourselves, impressing ourselves first. And since we're wrapping up 2023, this is episode 30. I'm just going to conclude that I hope all these people owe shenanigans. I hope that they leave it in 2023, and maybe I have left them for 2 years. Like, I have not kept up with them. Like, I don't know shit about them. But so I hope that you have changed. I hope you have upgraded just like how I'm growing. Like, I hope you're growing too. Unless you will be nowhere. You still the same stupid bitch I used to know. You still can relate to your behavior, that whatever I'm explaining in this video. Try to change.